That was on the pretty tight.
Well, it's only a little stubby, stupid thing.
Yeah, like I was saying, I've got this friend at the minute. He's now spending 250 quid a month on a car.
250 quid a month? That's ridiculous. Didn't Trev's micro cost less than that?
Yeah,
I think
Trev's like 230 or something.
Have I bought? I don't think I've bought anything less than that a month yet. But I've been close. In a couple of months, you could buy a decent car.
Like, you can literally buy a car every single month for the cost of that.
You really could, or at least, I mean, we could. Why do people do this? It's stupid. You don't get anything fun out of it.
I bet you could have fun in like a 250 quid like total wreck though.
Oh, I bet you could. Oh, I bet you could do an amazing road trip in cars like that as well.
To be honest, I did grow up like near Wales. There's some like fantastic roads. It's not that far.
That would be great if we had some. If we got us together.
Yeah.
And bought cars for 250 quid.
I got 500. You can get something fun for 500 quid. Like something genuinely interesting. Like this.
Yeah, because this would. I could do it in this.
No,
it's got to be a new car.
You've got to buy a new car.
Got to buy a new car, so I can't do it in this.
So you can have an extra car.
Oh, new car.
Yeah.
But you can. Well, actually, I don't think MR2s you can't really get for that kind of money anymore. But there's lots of really cool stuff out there for that kind of money.
Wales then.
So Wales.
Yeah. I know some guys. 500
quid cars. Then, so Jeffrey, do you want to come on this? Because this is a great idea.
This sounds like a terrible idea.
What?
I'm paying the 200 and whatever pound a month for a good car. Why would I want a good car? Why would I want a 200 pound car? Just for this? This is ridiculous.
Because you'd have a good car and one that you actually enjoy and you own.
A car every month. I got a good car every month. It works every month.
You don't.
Let's do it.
I think he's up for it. I think Jeffrey's in for it.
I know some other guys. Let's go.
We know some other guys. This is going to be awesome. Where's my phone? Let's add this. What's on eBay at the moment?
Nothing good.
No, but that's the point.
I'll find you a car, don't worry.
Can I take a tractor?
No. Well, yes, you can.
So, I guess we need to put down some ground rules immediately.
Yeah.
It's got to work.
It's got to be on the motorway.
You've got to be able to drive it.
Yeah.
So it's got to be legal on the road.
Yeah.
Do we need anything else? Or can we literally go, that's it, 500 quid, and it's got to be able to be driven?
I think that'll work.
I can see no problems with this, and I can see no way that anybody can misinterpret these rules.
But first we needed a snappy name, so we borrowed one from somebody else and made it our own. And so the LMMons challenge was formed. £500 to get you to Wales and back. And to make the dreary UK motorways a little more interesting, we're going to race there. But not with each other. No, that would be irresponsible. We're going to race the sun. We're going to watch it rise over our home here in East Anglia and watch it set in Anglesey on the other side of the country.
So, you might recognise the car behind me at the moment. It was my car for the drag challenge you've probably all seen by now. Yeah, it's my £500 car for this as well. I said we'd use it for a couple of challenges this year, so time to ride in Wales in it. No. Oh, he's arrived.
Most important thing to notice at this time. T-tops. Notice.
Right.
T-tops!
That's less work than they are on your MR2.
It's better than my MR2. This is, without any shadow of a doubt, the best conditioned vehicle that I've ever bought. There is literally no rust on it.
Wow.
I have bought a Nissan 100 NX. And this is the Pacifica. And they only did it in this blue, and there are 30 of them left on the road. It is a rare car. This is a Japanese classic. I recognise that.
Yeah.
I've seen that before. There is absolutely nothing wrong with this car.
Oh. Well, apart from the Confederate dice hanging from it.
Apart from the scratch along there, but that's nothing to do with me. That was like that when I bought it.
The scuff under here.
Oh, that's...
and the fact it's filthy.
It's going to get cleaned. It's going to get. I am the third owner of this car, and it has done 57,000 miles. We're going to do more miles on this trip than it's done in its whole life.
Not quite, but yes, I get what you're saying.
Well, annually, think about it. For annual mileage from 95 to 157,000, this is going to be like, it's going to be like, what's going on? I also haven't quite yet got round to servicing it.
That's going to be interesting. When was it last serviced?
It is overdue a service, said the owner, previous owner.
Overdue by 6 months or overdue by 6 years?
I didn't ascertain that. But I can tell you it does have oil in it. Isn't it? Actually, it's an interesting shape. That's what if I block the front end here and you look at the back, it's actually very pretty.
I like it, it's cute.
I love the colour. It's really pretty. The colour's pretty, but it's too high. Look at that, I can fit my whole fist in there. It's just...
It fails the shoe test.
It does. So what we've done so far is, predictably, we've both bought Japanese cars. Clearly, I've bought one from the better decade, and Matt has bought one that's... Actually, to be honest, I looked at buying... Huh?
A better car.
It's not a better car. I looked at buying one, and then I found the... No.
I hear a diesel.
No, you did not. It's a cheap car challenge. 300 quid. So, this is Dan, also known as Totman, who he's helped us with some videos, and he also helps our friends at Jayemm Cars. And he's bought a van. Why? That's the first question. Right.
You said cheap car.
Yeah,
Well, cheap vehicle.
I said cheap car. Like these are cars. This is
It's a car.
no, it's not. It's a van.
It's got 2 seats.
That 2 seats does not make a car.
Yeah.
That's like
Diesel.
It does occur to me that we've all got 2 doors so far.
oh yeah.
Oh well, I've got some rear doors. I've got 2 doors at the back.
Oh, so yours a 4-door.
Mine's a 4 door. Oh yeah.
Can we get in the van? Is there a dead body in here? Because this is so sketchy. What have you?
I bought it from the company. They owned it from me.
Wow, you've got.
We're full.
Look at that. You've got
Full
written
to the
and
brim.
everything. Is that the snack box?
Yeah. There's tons. I got cokes, snacks,
What have you got?
tents.
This is far more
Yes.
organised than my boat.
Why have you got cleaning supplies?
I haven't cleaned it since I've owned it, and I've owned it for about 6 months. And I don't think the company cleaned it before they gave it to me.
300 quid.
300 quid, 246,000 miles. Full service history.
No way.
Yeah.
So
But it was bone dry. I mean, it was bone dry of oil when I brought it. There was nothing. The dipstick had no oil on it whatsoever.
Why did you go and buy it and go? Yep, that looks fine to me.
I brought it and it was running when I got there, and I didn't turn it off.
It was running when you got there. No, that's such a.
It was running when I got there, didn't turn it off, and then they left.
This
when I
sounds
paid them.
just like my first MR2. It's like we turned up, it was running. Like, well, that's a bad start. Oil warning lights on, and there's nothing on the dipstick. Wow, this couldn't possibly go wrong. Is this? I don't know if this is going to die straight away, or if it's just going to drive forever.
It will drive forever. I'm convinced.
Nice. I like your wheels, man. Do they cost extra? Your Steelies?
The Steelies, it came with actually 4 hubcaps, but they all had broken clips, so they couldn't go back on. And it's got every stone chip the M25 can give you. The other one come off.
The other one.
That's my last one.
don't play with it, Lawrie.
That is not surviving the trip. You know that. Right. I don't know. Matt's car looks quite
It
nice.
looks very nice for 300 quid, and he's got xenons. When he turned up, I was like, xenons.
You should see the full beam on them.
I know,
Yeah, you're leading this party with that. You've actually done well with it. That's a nice enough car. This thing, gorgeous, rare piece of automotive history. Van.
Did it come with the Confederate dice?
No, they're
They're additional extra.
they're
aren't they?
additional. I thought they kind of fitted it. That's from my host in America. Hi, Trey. I've put them in the car. It's only taken like 6 months to actually put them in a car. For anybody else, I just think they're pretty dice. I don't understand the significance of them any way or any form.
No comment. 6 months I've been driving around, daily driving it. The stone ships. You have to use the key to get the bonnet open.
Is that? No.
Oh.
It's a 106! You learned from me! Wow. You are such a chav, it's unreal. But you have bought the best car in the entire world! Look, was it a Quicksilver? It was a Quicksilver.
It used to be a Quicksilver.
Used to.
Then it was crashed.
Oh.
No, but it gets better because
I mean,
after they crashed it, they put a Saxo VTR engine in it.
What?
that sounds.
So it's got 100 horsepower.
Wow.
Instead of 75.
Okay, that's kind of good.
And I love the hot air intake there as well,
Yep,
of
yep,
course.
It's beautiful.
Hot air
Hot air.
makes
Beautiful
it
hot air.
more explosion because the air's already hot. You don't need to warm the explosion up, so you get more power.
And I already see the vibe.
Yes.
Sub-wire.
Yes.
Oh,
I
great.
did that.
That
How-
does look professionally mounted.
Right,
I must
Thank you.
admit.
It's zip tied and everything.
Oh wow.
Because you've bought a 106, how big is the sub? You've clearly bought.
The sub has to be bigger than the car.
A true max power
Well, it takes
vehicle.
up most of the
Oh, it doesn't, does it?
Is the sub worth more than the car?
No.
Utter chav. You
It's a
utter.
Facebook special, that one.
Important question, how much was it?
The car was £450.
Way, really cool. And fine, I've got the oldest car.
That's some margin, yeah.
Now,
That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
isn't it amazing? Allow me to introduce you. It is a Nissan 100 NX. And when they designed it, they didn't know what they were doing. Allow me to introduce you to the best thing about it. Because it is amazing.
Lawrie, I noticed the best thing about it is the only feature which has been showed off. Is that the only good thing about it?
The aerial goes up and down. This is the best thing that came out of 1995.
Interesting.
Here it is.
Interesting.
It is.
It's like any other Japanese car from 95 is better than this one.
In actual fact, I did read a couple of reviews, and the best review I got summed this car up by going, just by adding T-tops, a sports car you do not make.
It's like a micro with T-tops.
It's a Nissan Sunny underneath.
Oh,
That's
is
what
it?
Oh, is it?
It is.
So what engine has it got?
So I've got a little 1.6.
Four banger.
It's not fast, and it is utterly silent. You're driving it along, go. It's quite nice. The
Does the heater work in yours?
heater works very well.
It's better than me then.
Do you not have a heater? Is that what you've got always?
Your heater doesn't work.
Freezing, freezing. I've been wearing gloves.
Did someone do a skillful heater core delete on your car?
Yeah.
Is it a heater core delete? Is it blocked up, or do you just not have any coolant?
No, I believe they just took out the pipe and then...
Morgan's like, yeah, it's got coolant. Now,
It's a 1.8 turbo diesel.
It's the only turbocharged car.
Yeah, I've gone 70 in it.
At some point.
I like the fact that I've done
Downhill.
70 in it once.
Is that quick? It goes so fast the paint comes off.
Nice.
Is that it? Is that it? Morgan's like,
That's a van.
300 quid though, not bad for a van.
300 quid, I'll give you that, that's good.
how many miles has it done?
246,000. Full service history.
Full service history. Nice.
I've got a fair bit of it. I've got the booklet with mine. I've got the owner's manual.
Oh, I have no proof of service history, but they said it has full service history.
That's not full.
Yeah, it's a fleet car. Van.
That doesn't count. How is
You
that full
understand what
service?
full service history is? You mean you've got all the paperwork to prove it?
Yes, they have all the paperwork. They told me it was fully serviced.
My
It won't
car.
get that far if it wasn't.
That's like me saying my car's a full service history since I've bought it
Yeah.
because I've kept all the paperwork.
Do you want to buy a car? I've got the full service history. You can't have it, but I promise you it's got it.
It's got it. It has.
What do you mean it doesn't always start? The lights are cool. The lights are really...
Sometimes it doesn't start on the key. We'll film that bit when that happens, I guess.
It's alright, I have to drive down the road with my alarm going off. It's fine.
There's an alarm going on.
Didn't
I've broken the alarm on my car.
The
I need
car
to
alarm.
Every time he stops his car.
No, no, no.
Miles, though.
Every time he stops the car. Every single time. Every single time.
Oh, it stopped.
We'll just start again.
No, forget it.
Every single time.
So that needs
How
to
are
be
you
cut
going to
out.
sleep in it?
I'm going to cut the alarm out is what I'm going to do.
Well, can't you turn the alarm off?
No, it doesn't turn off.
What do you mean? There should be a button.
There's no button for it to turn
For
off.
when it's a transporter.
You're shivering, aren't you?
You're freezing.
Language. Did your car at one point have fog lights like my 106?
No idea.
Oh,
It
hold
probably
on.
did. Oh yes, he's probably exactly what I thought he was going to buy.
What have you bought?
Yes.
I'm not the worst car.
Trev, you didn't disappoint.
Trev, what
It's
is...
only got one little dent in it.
Right, first question. Does the roof work?
Yes.
Are you sure it works?
Yes.
Oh, you're going to get quite wet in Wales.
Does it leak?
No, surprisingly. Well, the rear window might leak.
Hang on.
In fairness,
What is this?
in fairness, the guy was like,
That aerial.
yeah, bit of flex cable, that's great. That might let some water.
Yeah, probably.
The guy with mine said about my T-tops, because I've got T-tops.
Yes.
He was like, they might leak in heavy rain.
They might leak in heavy rain. I like that.
Morgan,
just,
you've got the only not blue car.
Yeah,
Yeah,
how
man.
did you all end up with blue cars? It's really strange.
And all of us have two
Coincidence.
doors.
Oh yeah, we do. We've all ended up with 2 doors. That's like, apparently 4-door cars are expensive.
How much was it?
yeah, I'm a little...
How much was it?
A Renault?
A Renault. I've popped my French cherry for the pricely sum of £380.
So I bought the most expensive car.
Yes.
Yes.
How much did you spend?
450 quid.
Oh, same as me then.
Oh, I thought yours was 450.
Yeah.
So we have the most expensive cars.
You couldn't tell it, could you?
Mine, yeah, to be fair, I put them all lined up. I'd put yours, the Celica, the most expensive, because from this distance here, the Celica looks mint.
And it is a T-Sport. It's got VTEC, yeah.
So you got VTEC, he's got the 106 with the sub in the back of it. So you're the Gary Boy Chavs.
Yeah.
You're lost. That's why you're at this meet. I'm having a midlife crisis, and Dan, you're just here to pick
No,
up.
no, you're
children.
having a midlife crisis but can't afford to have a midlife crisis.
Yeah. So, I have many questions, and I'm not really sure where to start. I think the first one is, why?
Why not?
You've got a Renault.
Yeah, the 172 Clio was too expensive, so I ended up with
Oh, I have nice hot air induction.
much like me then.
He's
You're aware that's not how it's meant to be, right?
Yes. Dan, if you want to come
Do
closer.
you want some duct tape?
No. It'll be fine. So, I'm going to start it up. Have a look at those engine lights.
Should the engine be doing that?
Is that going to suck the zip tie in?
No, you'll starve it!
It makes no difference, it's sucking in air from somewhere. It's still
Probably another hole in it somewhere.
that's not connected.
So, yeah, the mounts are all completely gone. Every time I shift gear, the whole gearbox moves backwards and forwards.
Oh, okay.
It's great. I love it.
So, how big's the engine?
1.6.
Biggest motor. Oh no, Totman's got the biggest motor.
I got a 1.8 turbo.
Oh yeah, we're both 1.8.
Yeah, but it's a diesel.
We've done this really badly, haven't we?
Why?
I think I've done all right.
You've done all right. I like yours. I love mine. You're just being a hoodlum, and that smile is a hoodlum smile. I am genuinely worried about taking you with us now.
With your driving gloves, your leather driving gloves.
Yeah. This is not the right look for you. It's like, hello there, gentlemen. Allow me to show you my ride. 106, boys.
So now, to rate these automotive wonders, we have created a patented and totally fair system of point distribution. So what have we all got to start this adventure off with?
Do you know what? No one knows that I've got this, so everyone's going to see the video. Even my own family don't know.
So, that's our cars, and based on our very fair and well thought out grading criteria, you now know which one of us is in the lead, because I don't actually know at the moment.
No, we haven't worked it out. I think it's me.
It's probably you or me. Mine's cool.
Yeah, but yours.
It's definitely not you, Lawrie.
No.
Yeah, but I have a van.
And that's why you're not
You
winning.
you did win the cargo space. I'll give you that.
So, now we begin our challenge, but the thing we decided to do to make this a bit more special is we decided to support a local charity. So, we got some stickers somewhere if someone wants to load.
Oh wait, I've got it upside down.
So,
I think it's better upside down.
welcome to the LMMons, or
No, that's
LMMons.
upside down.
Upside down. Hold on, bear with us. We're professionals.
How are we going to get to Wales?
I can't even hold a flag, Lawrie.
It's going to be a long week, guys.
We're just going to edit that. We're just going to snap our fingers and then we're all going to be holding them in the correct direction.
It's a good start.
So, welcome to the LMMons Rally. Because
No.
it's like lemons, you know, like
Yeah.
the famous thing.
So,
But it's
sorry,
not.
Lemons, please don't sue us.
Yeah.
We don't think you can. But
It's
okay.
definitely not. It's
LMMons.
Yeah,
LMMons.
LMMons.
Yes.
2009 is a challenge, and we are supporting Special Effect. And Dan, if you want to take it away.
Yeah, Special Effects are a charity that help disabled children game, using peripherals and stuff like that. Get them gaming, why not?
So, if you like the sound of that, there's a link to their website on our video description, so you can see the kind of work they do. And yeah, join in and let's try and raise some money and help some kids out. So that'd be great. So, we are in the middle of Suffolk, in a car park that's very nondescript,
They're very cold.
that's very cold, which was selected by kind of throwing a dart at a map kind of thing of that's kind of equal distance for everybody.
Looks nice though.
It's really pretty. We did well. This might be the best bit of our trip.
And we totally didn't decide this 3 days ago.
No, this has been planned for ages. Not last minute
Well
at
thought
all.
out.
Yeah.
Well thought out.
We are nothing if not professionals and well prepared. Obviously, we chose a location that was right close to what's the seemingly main road, as you can hear the traffic in the background. So the first thing to do is to actually get to Wales. And to do that, we need to do some driving. Which brings us to the first of our challenges. The Fuel Efficiency Challenge, with the side effect of how effective is everybody's speedo/mile counter.
I
So
don't know this challenge.
we're all going to do the same mileage, and we're going to find out who's actually got the right mileage. Because the sat-nav will tell us how much mileage we've done, and we'll be able to look at both who's used the most fuel, and also what mileage each car thinks it's done. So I guess we've got to go get some
Hang
fuel.
on. My car doesn't have an estimated fuel.
Do you not have like a mileage bar
Yeah.
you can press?
You just reset your trip.
Oh, right, tripper, yeah.
So we all go reset the trip.
Fill up a full tank.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we fill up a full tank at the other side and see who
Yeah.
spends the most.
Okay.
Yep. That's the plan.
I'm
And
gonna have to fill up halfway.
Me too, probably. I don't have a big fuel tank, and my cruise is at 3,500 revs.
I've got a turbo diesel van. I'm built for it.
you're fine.
You're not going to have to fill
You're
up
never
a
going to have to fill up the whole trip.
Can you?
he's still on
your
the same
fuel
tank as when he
challenges,
bought
Can you
it.
do the whole tank?
He's going to
in-
return to
I'm
Subbridge
trying.
with half a tank.
So, yeah, first challenge, let's get on with it. You're going to enjoy this.
Why are we doing a fuel challenge?
Well, because it makes sense, and we want to find out how efficient these cars that we bought
Morgan.
are.
Yeah, but we don't care.
Morgan.
Look at all these cars.
Morgan, it's
We're car enthusiasts. We don't care about fuel economy. We don't buy a car and go, oh, I want that car because it's got good fuel economy.
let them have this one. Have the rest of the challenges, okay?
Ridiculous.
He's just upset because he knows he's going to lose.
So,
And with all that out of the way, we realised that we'd been here for quite some time, and the sun, being very crafty and very uncharacteristically, had already risen and gotten a head start.
right, gentlemen, clear both ways, let's go. You are an idiot.
Join us next Sunday, where we will drive for too long, watch an alarm go off, go underground,
Yes, that is a lot.
smoke clutches, and climb mountains.
Did you spook them?
Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.